Ambition makes you look pretty ugly. Kicking, squinting, Gucci, little piggy. You don't remember. Why don't you remember my name? Up with this hat man, up with this hat man. Why don't you remember my name? I guess he does. Ambition makes you look pretty ugly. Kicking, squealing, Gucci, little piggy.
David and Emlyn.
Emlyn's not here.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see that. Is he all right?
He's trying to get some rest from the unborn chicken voices in his head. Please keep your voice down.
Okay, what have you been up to?
Never mind me. What have you been up to?
You
don't need to tell me, Neil. I've been watching you with my amplified eye.
Well, what have you seen?
I've seen it all, my boy. I know your routine.
That's a bit unnerving, David.
Nonsense. You should be like me, Neil. I don't let nerves get the better of me.
Is that because you don't have any nerves?
I beg your pardon? How unbelievably dare you?
I
heard what you said, duffelbag. I have nerves of steel. I worked atop a skyscraper in the 1930s. I have a picture somewhere of me having lunch with my fellows.
Yeah, I've seen those pictures.
They're from my personal collection, Neil. You won't have seen them.
You've had quite a life, haven't you, David? You could easily write a book about it.
Neil, there are countless books relating to the life of David. You haven't yet read my published memoirs, have you?
Well, I couldn't find.
I thought as much. You know, Neil, you need to live a little. You're cooped up in the studio for God knows how many hours a day.
Well, just while I'm at work.
Just while I'm at work. Just while I'm at work, he said. Neil, this isn't work. You get down the pit at 6 in the morning and work 12 hours risking life and limb to put food on the table for 12 children. Then you've worked, my boy. Take it from me.
Oh, you've done that, have you?
Oh, that was my life for 30 years.
I didn't know you have 12 children.
Like I said, you haven't read my memoirs. Go and educate yourself.
Listen, I'm still annoyed at you for spending all that money, which was for a suit, and not spending it on a suit and getting a tambourine and ear defenders, which you're not even playing anymore. It's just...
Oh, get over yourself. Danny DeVito couldn't make it to Burger King, so I just met Tim Vincent. And me and Tim are casual. No need for a suit.
Yeah, but you still shouldn't have blown the money that I gave you for a suit on a tambourine and ear defenders and...
I won't hear of it. Now, keep the noise down or you'll wake Emlyn. And I don't think you want that on your conscience. I'm not using the tambourine right now because I don't want to wake Emlyn. I'm not using the ear defenders right now because I'm not playing the tambourine.
Fair enough, but you still owe me 845 quid.
840? You gave Emlyn £5 for some sweets.
Sorry, 840 quid. Did you get Emlyn some sweets? David?
I haven't got round to it yet. I've been busy.
Busy with what?
You ought to cut the crusts off some stale bread and butter both sides of the bread. Please don't use anything other than Lurpak. Lay the bread in an oven-proof dish. Don't worry about overlapping the bread. In fact, I would much prefer it if you did. Now, here's the important part, Neil. I don't want traditional fruits. In fact, I don't even want fruit at all. You ought to soak some raisins in rum and hide them around the studio for Emlyn to find when he wakes up. Then take some licorice pellets and sprinkle them for at least 6 inches onto your face.
What?
I'm just checking that you're listening. Sprinkle the licorice pellets onto the bread. Add some asparagus spears and shavings of parmesan.
David,
Pour custard over the pudding and bake in the oven. And I want you to sprinkle salt over the top instead of sugar. Mmm.
David, that sounds vile.
Just leave it on my chair, please, Neil. I have a meeting with Michael Portillo. We're starting a band. Yes.
David!
You wake, Emlyn! I suggest you quietly get to work on my pudding, and if it passes muster, I might let you have a slither to take home. Yes, just a slither. I'm going to eat mine atop a skyscraper.
What, in York?
No, you silly little man! I'm going to New Orleans with Bonnie.
Bonnie Tyler?
Langford! Bonnie Langford! Good gracious me, Neil! You don't listen and you jump the gun. And quite frankly, trying to have a conversation with you is about as stimulating as watching paint dry.
David, you're so rude sometimes. Well, in fact, all the time you're rude. I mean, I'm not going to take any more of it today. I'm going to get off. So if you want to stare into space singing Radiohead, be my guest. But I'm going to get off now. So I'll see you soon.
Now look, you've woken Emlyn. Take me for a ride.
Hello, David.
Hello.
Nice to see you. You've been well behaved.
Yep, absolutely.
Good.
Yes. I've just been telling Neil about my memoirs and various books about the life of David, and he really needs to get hold of them.
Well, I look forward to reading them. Are they in print still?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I see you're one of those is really taking shape. It's got a tuner on the top of it.
It's got a tune on top of it, and it's certainly getting in hand because we've got Nicholas is helping me. One of our customers. He's going to help me do it. Now, this is the start of a model aeroplane.
Oh.
It might one day be big enough for David to fly some distance.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see that, David, can you? It's certainly trying to fly, isn't it?
It's absolutely superb. It really...
Ow!
Oh, good
Oh my
grief.
God.
Do be careful.
Do be careful.
Yes,
So,
you might want to take some tips from me. I was a pilot back in the day. I was very good friends with Amy Johnson.
oh, Amy Johnson, fantastic.
Yes.
So you're going to help me test it when it's big enough?
Absolutely. I will sit on that and then I'll take it to Bournemouth.
Fantastic.
Mm.
I think I better stop it now. I'm getting it's a bit hard to get hold of.
Yes. You don't want to run out of fuel.
Ah.
Don't run out of fuel. I did that over the Atlantic Ocean. It was touch and go for a moment, but I managed to get my crew safely back to America.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, well, you're in good spirits this morning, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
I hope you've been well behaved.
I am. I'm going to go and check on Emlyn.
Go on then.
Neil woke him up.
Neil
Yes.
woke him up. Oh,
Yes, he's so loud. So loud, that Neil.